Hey, what's up, reptile lovers? It's Joel here, and I am happy to share another video with you. This one is going to be a little bit different. I had to jump back in here rather at the beginning and kind of let you know about what's about to happen. This video is actually past due, and part of that is because you guys have been giving me comments saying that you want to see an update on the snakes with the cutting. So that's what I plan to do today. Even though I recorded the cutting almost 3 weeks ago, this video was to come out last Saturday, but we ran into some hiccups. So I just want to tell you to hang in. This will be a little longer video, but I'm going to introduce the clutch cutting here in just a second, and I'm going to show you that cutting. It was awesome. Very, very nice clutch. And we ran into an issue with one of the babies, and we had to kind of intervene there. So I actually am going to share that with you as well. And then I'll jump back in and I'll give you an update of what these babies look like about 3 weeks after the cutting. As I said, this was supposed to come out last Saturday, but many of you know we got absolutely hammered by a hurricane this past week. I'm kind of central South Carolina, and so usually hurricanes don't really affect this far inland. You know, we get wind and rain, but this one absolutely hammered us. A lot of people still out of power in our area, and really ours is not bad at all compared to some of the others out there. We lost a huge tree, but thankfully it fell at an angle. It blocked the driveway completely. Still haven't cleaned that up fully yet, but if it had fallen a different angle, it could have taken out my living room, garage, and both our vehicles. So we feel very fortunate and blessed. All the animals are healthy and safe. We were only out of power for about 36 hours, which really felt like a long time to us, but we still have a lot of friends and family who don't have power yet. So some places are going to be weeks or even months. We have friends in the Asheville, North Carolina area. That town has just been absolutely destroyed and devastated. Interstate highways washed away, and it is going to be months, maybe even years before that damage can be repaired. They're actually having to airlift people in and out. That's the only way they can get in and out of Asheville. And I'm sure there's some other surrounding areas that are the same. Thankfully, our friends were able to make it out safe. But as you know, if you're following the events, there's been a lot of loss of life in 5 different states from this storm. And it's just crazy. So I don't want to go on too much about that. But I did want to just say if you have any desire to help, sometimes we feel so helpless, but there is a lot that can be done. I'm going to put a link in the description of this video to an organization called Samaritan's Purse. They do amazing work in natural disasters like these. They're actually based in North Carolina, and they usually have boots on the ground in relief efforts, helping people, saving, feeding, getting clean water to people even before the federal government arrives. Maybe that's not that surprising, but they're a really great organization that handle the donations they receive well. So I'm going to put a link down in the description if you feel led to help. I don't have any direct affiliation with them or anything like that. This is just a endorsement for me because I know they're a good organization. We have supported them in the past with efforts like this, and there's just a lot to be done. It's a lot of devastation. So I don't want to bring that down too late or too much. It's just been absolutely crazy the last week here, and that's what's delayed the video. But please hang in there. I'm about to get into the introduction to this egg cutting, and then we'll update you on the snakes. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Hey, what's up, friends? It's Joel here, and it is time for, yes, another clutch cutting video. This is the part of the year where it's really starting to get a little bit sad because this is my next to last clutch for 2024. There's only one after this, and we've got a couple weeks till it's due, but that clutch was only 3 eggs, and one of them has gone bad in incubation, so we just have 2 in the last clutch of the season. So seeing the little babies pip this morning, I realized, wow, we're so close to the end. Obviously, there's a lot of work to do. We've got over 100 babies in the hatchling rack right now, and so there's a ton of work to do. Did a lot of cleaning this morning and all that fun stuff, but what better way to kind of start to wrap this day up than to take a look at this clutch and see what we've got. Hopefully we'll see some orange babies in this one, but hey, why wait any longer? Let's see what we got. All right, so here we go. We'll try and get you in nice and close so you can see all the action, and hopefully I won't get so distracted that I cut them off the camera like I've done a few times. But nothing super crazy or fancy about this clutch. It's a banana pinstripe clown to a het clown female, and I noticed one of the babies looking at me this morning when I came in. This is another clutch that I didn't actually separate ahead of time, and I can see number 7 here. Lucky number 7 has pipped. I don't see any others that I can tell have pipped, so I'm just going to kind of try and separate them gently here, and then we'll get to seeing what's in these. There's number 5. Hey, little buddy, I can feel you moving around in there. Of course, by the time you get to this point, they're pretty pliable. They come apart really easily. And why don't we actually save number 7 for last, since this will be our last number 7 of the season. Sad times, but life goes on, and we've got so much to do. All these cool babies. I'm trying to get some of them up on Morph Market, but just finding the time between all the stuff to get the pictures and videos that I like to put up there, it's been a challenge, but here we go. Let's see what we got. Obviously, we want to see lots of orange babies here. Banana clowns are some of my favorites. And this is not a banana clown, I can already see. In fact, I don't think it's any kind of clown here. But het clown, of course. And we'll pop it off there. That's kind of goopy. But that is a nice looking pinstripe het clown. Hey, little buddy. I'll get you over here, all right. Does look very light in the sides. I'm guessing that maybe that's some of the clown het influence, because definitely looks lighter than a typical pinstripe that I've produced many of in the past, but may just be some polymorphism, to use our big word of the day. But that's just the variation that can happen within the same genes. But let's keep going. Number 2, let's see what we got. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, looks like a banana clown for sure. And it looks a little bit like it's moving around, but there's a blood vessel here that looks like it may be wrapped around. So I may, after we get these settled, I may have to actually pull that one out and look a little closer to see if intervention is needed. I guess I'll move it over here for now. But pretty sure that's a banana clown. Sorry, still looking at it. I don't like the way that looks. So we'll maybe take a closer look here once we get the rest of these cut. And whew, lots of red in this one. Got another pinstripe baby here. Well, there you are. Good. Well, I almost said morning, but it's afternoon. You got the little nose sticking up there. Another pinstripe. If you like pinstripe, shout out. Pinstripe. Whoa! Whole head's out now. You're like, what happened? Oh, so cute. This other one's still just tucked right away. Pinstripe was one of the first original dominant morphs. They used to go for crazy prices back in the day. Now they're extremely affordable, and I still think they're awesome. I still work with pinstripe quite a bit. Think they're amazing. So if you're a pinstripe fan, let me know. Hey, why are you moving so much? Let me know in the comments. And if you do, you're really going to like what you're about to see here, I think. Because how about we take that pinstripe to another level and add a visual clown that is a pinstripe clown. Awesome. Should be female. The dad from this clutch is a banana pinstripe clown, and he is a male maker, so any of these pinstripes should be female. The bananas should be male. It doesn't always follow that pattern, but most of mine this season have followed pretty closely. I think I had 2 clutches. One had 8 bananas, they were all male, and one had 6 and they were all male, which is to be expected, but it's nice when they go against the mold. And oh, there is a banana pinstripe clown. That's what we're looking for here. Hey, little dude, or dude, well, probably dude. I think I can see his eye, but this red just staying right in the way. I can't tell if that's his head I'm seeing or not. But a banana pinstripe clown will look amazing when it comes out. Number 6. We're getting right through these. Don't worry, once we get to the end, I will show them all to you, at least as much as we can see. And hoping for some more banana stuff here. We haven't done 2. I guess we're two of 5, so that's not bad. Make that 2 of 6. Another pinstripe het clown. Beautiful. Should be female also. Definitely really light looking. I like that. So okay, I'm going to skip number 7 and we'll go to number 8 here. Now I don't know for sure what's in 7, but I did see the whole head out earlier. So I have a little bit of a clue, but obviously couldn't see enough to know everything that's there. All right, and I can see that this is not a pinstripe or a banana, but does appear to be a clown. I think. What's a lot of pattern? I'm sorry. I'm getting vermiculite on you, aren't I? This one, if you can see it, is really reacting. I think it's going to be a clown just by the busyness of the pattern and how bright it is, but it is hard to say, but I'm pretty sure. You gonna bring your face up here? Let me know for sure. I'm pretty sure that's a clown. So I think that puts us what? 3 non-clowns and 4 clowns, I believe. Now let's look at number 7. Can we break the mold here? We didn't do great on our banana odds, but I'll cheat on this one. I already know that it is a banana. So let's find out if it's a clown or a het. What do you think? Lucky number 7 is going to finish strong. Well, he wants to come out and say hi. And there you go. That is a, well, it's a banana pinstripe, looks like. I don't know if there's clown in there. It's hard to tell. I can see his eye. He did have his whole head out this morning, but now he's being shy. I think that might be a banana pin clown though, but the patterns can vary a lot. This one obviously looks a lot different from the other one, which is definitely a clown. But we will wait and see. Maybe if I set him down here, he'll pop his head out. So let's scoot him over here so you can take a look. Nice up and close. I don't know why I separated those two so far from the others. I know this one because I'm gonna have to look at him a bit closer. Oh! Did y'all see that? Oh man! I hope that got caught. I'll know soon enough. But that little one started adjusting his jaw. I don't know if he was about to yawn or what, but that was cool. Hopefully that you could see that on there. All right, I'm gonna actually pause this real quick, and then I'm gonna see if we can check this one out a little closer. All right, so I'll try to zoom in a little closer here. I don't really know what exactly is going on, but it looks like we may have a wrapped blood vessel or umbilical cord on this one. So I'm going to try and gently move it around, see if I can get it out. I may have to pull it out of the egg, which I normally don't like to do at all if unless they're finished absorbing that yolk. But if we do have, we definitely appears to be wrapped. And so if we don't get that undone, it could potentially be fatal. Oh, let's see here, baby. Man, you are really wrapped up there. I don't know if this just happens as they're moving around in the egg. I think I'm gonna have to pull it all the way out or really close to it because I can't really see what I'm working with here. But it definitely doesn't seem right. We'll see. Maybe I'm gonna just try to gently. Yep, I can see that blood vessel around it. Hey, good. Okay, good. Calm down, buddy. Let me just make sure. I know you're not ready to be out of there yet. I'm gonna try and get you back in, okay? All right. So the good news is it seemed like that untangled very, very easily. He was able to get his head out and back into the egg. So hopefully no ill effects from that. I've only had this happen one other time, and I thought we got to that baby in time. Unfortunately, that one did not thrive, would never eat, and eventually passed away and did not make it. So this one looks a lot better energy. So what I'm going to do, since I got rid of some of that fluid, I'm actually just going to add a little bit of water to the egg to make sure that it stays good and hydrated, and to help it kind of shrink down that yolk sac and absorb as much of the nutrients as it can before it crawls out. So I'm about to do that right here, and then we'll get them back into the incubator. Alrighty, folks. Well, there you go. Clutch 17 of 2024. It has been an amazing banner year for 7th level reptiles, and it's hard to believe that we're just one more clutch away from hatching season being over, barring some kind of really crazy surprise from a few females that could potentially still go, even though they're not acting like they want to this year. It's been awesome. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me on this journey, or joining me on this joining. I don't know what I'm saying, but thank you for watching with me. I hope you learned something. I hope this has been enjoyable for you. Can't wait for these babies to crawl out so I can share them with you. All right, guys. Well, it's update time. About 3 weeks, and I thought we would start with these feisty little pinstripes. These are the non-clowns from the clutch, which is pretty good. We had 50% odds, and we got 3 non-clowns and 5 clowns. So these little jokers are fired up. Obviously, I haven't been messing with them. They're going to get their first meal here real soon, so maybe how feisty they are is a good indication that they will eat well. But these are all 3 females. Man, I've got my my noodle bupifier here. Don't do that. You're not helping anybody. Trying to make sure that they're in, but okay, they don't want me to move them around. I don't want them biting me and getting used to that. So we'll just look at them here. I didn't even do anything. That little firecracker there. I bet she's going to be a good feeder. But anyway, beautiful pinstripes. I know that these may be a little, just chill out. I'm going to see your sister. These may be a little underrated now. We're going to see if we can show her off a little closer without Beavis over there going nuts. But I saw some beautiful patterns on the inside, so I just wanted to show her off a little bit. All right, well, forgive me for that little pause there. Don't do it. I actually got a phone call from my mama, and you know, when mama calls, you answer. Anyway, we're going to see if we can keep showing this. I don't remember what I was saying before the call. Hey, that's your sister. Don't you bite her. I got to get these feisty monkeys back up. Gracious. What I was saying, and maybe I'll start putting them away as we talk about this, and you can look at Miss Feisty Britches there. I remember like the original pinstripes came in. I think there were something like $50,000 is what the first imported pinstripe went for. And now these things, which are absolutely beautiful, these obviously are all 100% for clown. Now these are very affordable. They're beautiful. They look great, but you can get one for less than $100 most of the time. So anyway, these three, hopefully they'll go right to feeding and we'll be ready soon. So let's put these up and take a look at some clowns. All right, so let's start with this single gene or single expression clown girl here. It seems to run in this clutch that everybody wants to murder me. So this is a clown. This is what a clown looks like. See if we can get a nice look at that head stamp there. I'm trying not to move it around too much because she's already striking like crazy. I guess it runs in the genes. Let's see if any of the boys are this angry. But so this is a clown. Clowns are nice, crazy patterns, cool head stamps. And then I'm just going to scoot you over because I don't want you to try and lunge at your sister. We're going to bring another one in and show you. Can I scoot you back a little bit? It's okay. See? Yeah, no warmth. Not striking at it. At least you're smart. And this is what happens when you put pinstripe into a clown. Hey, look over here. Look over here. There we go. Now she's a little on edge too. She was striking at me. Well, she just once. Very defensive. You know, just, hey, you're messing with me and I don't know who you are. But let's see the difference that pinstripe makes in the clown. I wish she would fully open up. But she is so beautiful, so bright. You can see how much brighter she is even than when we cut the egg. Golden brown, kind of orange underneath. And let's see if we can get a good look without getting bit at the top of that head. Look at that. Golden, I mean, just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Relaxing a little bit, but you look like you're getting defensive again. She's got these two little almost fake nostril spots on top. Why? Why are you doing that? It's okay. Hey, can I just move you back into the shot? There you go. Look, beautiful sisters, all right? Anyway, more feisty monkeys. Let's get them up, and we'll get to the bananas. All right, so neither of these guys took a swipe at me, at least not yet. They are a little tense, which, again, makes sense. The lights in here, I don't have them directly under the lights, but they're really kind of playing with those heads. But this is a banana pinstripe clown. I don't really know why their heads are so blushed. Banana pin clowns, at least that I remember that I've produced in the past, haven't been so blushed on the head like this. But both of these, if you go back and look at the cutting, you'll notice that there was a very different distinction in vibrance of color when they were in the egg. And this one over here on the left side really is a little bit lighter. The pattern's not quite as bright and distinct. Not as many white highlights as the one on the right. Which one you would prefer, thinks looks better, I guess would just be preference. But these are absolutely stunning and I love them. But I haven't had the chance to sex these yet. They should both be males. And I already have a breeder male, obviously their dad that produced them. So once these guys are ready, they'll both be looking for new homes. But man, aren't they gorgeous. They look so much better. The light in here really does not allow me to capture their colors accurately right now. Look at that. Really, really curious about the head too. Like, I don't know why they're so blushed out like that. Maybe that happened last time and I just don't remember. I'll have to see if I can find some old pictures or something. But anyway, absolutely gorgeous. This is what we were trying to make from this clutch. Now stay tuned. I'm going to get the last clown out, the one that had the umbilical cord wrapped around. As you saw, we just tried to remove it, and we'll take a look and see how he's doing. All righty, folks, here we go. Here is the lone banana clown. The one that had its umbilical cord wrapped around its body. And as you just saw, when it first kind of came out of the egg, it kind of hung a little limp, but it was moving around very well, actually untangled itself. But look at these colors. These lavender hues mixed with these oranges are just gorgeous. And this one too is kind of playing tricks on me. There's no pastel in this clutch, I'm almost certain. But when you look at the head of these things, they almost look like there's some other gene. Like, look at that head pattern. It's really, really blushed out, a lot more than I would expect and what I've had in the past with banana clowns. But really, really awesome. Like, the pattern on this guy is wild. It's bright and vivid. If you love purple and orange, this boy is great. You can see him flicking his tongue there, checking things out, balling nice and tight. He is doing great. Hopefully, we'll offer first meal this week, and they'll all do great. But yeah, this guy looks healthy and strong. And man, isn't he just gorgeous? All right, we'll get him up, and then we'll wrap this up. All right, everybody. Well, wasn't that great? What an awesome, awesome clutch. Beautiful babies. And man, really, really cool. I know that this has turned out to be longer, but when I start looking at them, it's just so hard to make that short. And I hope you enjoyed seeing each and every one. Our last little cord wrap baby there is looking awesome. Looks healthy, doing really well, nice and strong. And I don't know, but I just thought I'd comment on the end here. People usually ask me sometimes if males or females, if one is more defensive than the other. And typically my response is no, I haven't been able to determine. But I will say in that clutch, with the exception of one female, they were all like going after me. And none of the males even struck once. When I took them out, put them up, nothing. I don't know what that means, but that's what happened. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. I appreciate your comments. Let me know what you think about these babies. Which one do you think is the coolest? If you can choose just one, I know that's hard to do, but just let me know which one's your favorite or anything else that's on your mind. I thank you again for tuning in and watching with me. As always, please take the opportunity to share the love of reptiles with anybody you can, and I'll see you guys next time.